Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be trading with me, as we typically do. One second. Sorry I haven't made a video yesterday. I just didn't really feel like it. So, nevertheless, here we are. And I gotta say, things are going quite good this week. Not perfect, but no week ever really is. Thankfully, I'm still working, even though the coronavirus is taking people out. They won't take me out, or my employer, or more of the contractor that my employer is currently working for. So anyways, looking at this, I just got to check and see if there's a 240 level. The 240 level, and then we get that moving average cross, the 820. Then it's a go. As long as it looks like, I don't really know if the level even has to hold yet, but so that was 635, and that, okay. So I can put this in. So essentially, what we'll be looking for is, let me make sure this is right. The level to hold while, I don't know why that's not a level. What in the fuck is going on here? I call that breakout. Yeah. Could you grab me one, babe? Yeah. Alright, so that's a little better. Where the fuck? This is all messed up too, isn't it? Delete that. No, it's just a lot. Okay. Bang, bang. Thank you. Okay, so basically it's a confirmation entry on the 240 time frame. So the reason I want those is because just taking them blindly does not seem to work very consistently. It's either like one week they do and then the next week they don't. But also with these hardcore market fluctuations, the idea is that we get, some confirmation that the trend is turning. So like right here, you get the trend. I mean, I don't know if it came into a level. Yeah, it looks like it did. Because the trend would be down if you count this as a trend. And we're also looking to take them same kind of standard short trades. But once that crosses, the open of the next candle will be the opening, and then the stop goes like, where the supply and demand level would be. But right here it came up, it didn't cross, didn't really react at all, so that kept us out of taking a bad area. But it crossed here, it kind of like crossed right here too, and then it crossed back above, but open the second candle, stop would be below here. That is kind of the problem. You have these huge stops, but you just take them up to the next level. They take forever, actually. We're in a couple trades right now that'll show you. So right here, we're just looking for a cross of the 20 period moving it, or the 8 above the 20 on the 240. And we can also, as an extra like odds enhancer, throw the RSI on this bitch, which there was, as you can see, divergence. I'm going to start from there. It's a little too far back. And then there. So that's the divergence. That's kind of the first sign you're going to see once prices. So that means like prices starting to slow down. We're coming to the 240 level, which is actually over here. coming to that 240 level. I'm just drawing the line there to kind of keep my own place. And then the trigger will be the cross of the 8 above the 20. Now this, we can't start taking demand zones because nothing closed above this previous swing high. Moving on to the next trade, which is the pound. Looks like it's about to cross. We're already in this one. We took this trade. This was a great trade. I'm pretty sure it came in. Let's just check. Probably the best thing to do. No, the pound is at all-time lows. So for this, since it is all at all-time lows, I don't know that I will take this. I mean, the first trade worked. We're up like 300 fucking points or some shit on this. Like, that's the other one. Yeah, we're up almost 300 points on there. I got my next target right before this little area. So, and these trades are definitely taken separately from the regular trades. So if you have a zone entry that you're taking or looking at, but then this also crosses, that's a whole set of different positions right there. So, gonna move that there, and we're gonna wait for price to close above there. That's our swing high. This is a move that's in control. Before we can look for another long, we gotta look there, and for this candle to close, which will be at 8 o'clock tonight if you're in Chicago time. Moving to the Aussie, kind of missed this one, but let's go back. All the way back. All the way back. Oh, that's right. The Aussie's kind of fucked up right now. So, I mean, technically, that's annoying. Motherfucker. Sorry if I'm cussing and it offends you, but I don't really care. That's just the way I talk. If you don't like that, I apologize, but it is just the way I talk. Okay. I was just making sure this video was recording. For a second, I thought it wasn't. Yeah, so that is the lowest price went. Why is it doing that? There we go. So it did kind of come in because this something in here would be the breakout. So it's kind of scary. Okay. The open of the next candle. Where would the stop go though? That's the trick. That is the trick. But right now it's pretty obvious that it just goes below this swing right there. So I'm going to take kind of like a retracement style entry. I don't know what color I should use. I thought I should use brown. What color of shit? How about this darker purple? That's kind of a shitty purple. That just looks black. But like maroon. So that's what I'll do. We'll take the retracement back to the open of that candle. Below that swing will be the stop. The target. That's good. Good question. Since this is more of a long-term kind of trading thing, we'll go like this. 46 points. We'll go 1 to 3. We'll go like 150 points-ish. $60.49. Alright, that'll be the first target. And then the second target will be all the way up. Could do a third target here, but I just don't do third targets because that means I have to do more work, and I just don't really like to do work. mostly because I'm lazy. And actually, since this did come into a level and it worked, you could probably just take this yellow box away and just trade this now. But the problem is, we haven't got a close above yet. That's also kind of something to be aware of, but it is best. But the strategy is to take these trades like as they happen, as a market entry. But if you do look up some other like moving average cross strategies, you'll trade the first cross to where it crosses against you, and you lose a fuckload of money doing that. Alright, so we're going to go 18 and 29. Alright, so let's take this picture. I'm kind of excited to actually show you guys the trade I'm in. It's a fucking super small position. I think it's only like, it's under 20,000 lots. But I'm up like 300 points on it. That's where I should probably just move my stop to break even, to be honest. See if we got that divergence on here. Yeah, no real, we got it right here. Even that. Like 2 levels of a divergence there. And then it starts to kind of react normal again. Right before the zone. Hits the zone, reacts to the trigger. It's going to be 240. There's a cross. Now we're just taking a retest back to the open of the candle after it closed. So actually this would be the open. Okay, so I got to restart this. You know, we're already committed to the close on this, so the close of the second candle. I'm gonna follow the rules. I might as well just do it fucking right, huh? So I have to move that. Move my profit target up. It's mostly a mechanical. What the fuck? That's retarded. Oh, 5940. No, so it's just gonna follow. Alright, that kind of works out. Alright, so let's move this. It's only because we have like the room to go. We'll just move it up to like 200, so 6138. Yeah, trading this style to the next levels, I think, is the best way to get the most amount of profits out of this kind of strategy. Although we are still working on it. Well, I'm still working on it, and it's now in the test phase. It'll let me kind of like take those counter trend opportunities or the curve style trades. Swing this over here. Okay. Long. Really messy here. Okay. Blow this up. 594, 0.58, 0.3, 0.6138, 0.6411, pending, curve long. Check my phone, make sure we're still working tomorrow. Apparently putting electricity or building a school, Notre Dame Catholic school, is what's it called? A essential part of the society. Alright, so here we go. Boom. Moving on. The New Zealand dollar. Same thing. So this will be open. Do have. Yeah, so if you want to count that, you can, but for me, I gotta wait a little bit. It's not just low on the curve and the cross, although maybe it could be. So I'm gonna wait on the New Zealand dollar. This fucking dollar CAD shit stopped me out again. I was pissed actually. Like, look, it just wicks me out, comes to retest the zone. It's basically like kiss my ass, Alex. Kiss my ass. But we got this trade up here. Hopefully it'll, hopefully for me at least, it swings back up there, fills that, and get a nice profitable trade. That's annoying. Like, if this works, like, that's gonna kind of piss me off. But we do have the opportunity to take the moving average cross short. Looks like the dollar franc finally broke. Leaving zero. Well, maybe look at this opportunity right there, because that would be, I'll start from here, swing low, swing high, because this is a close above that. That could be an opportunity. $20 to $40. But it already looks like it hit. I'm going to leave that one alone though, because it doesn't follow my rules 100%. I needed to close below. I needed it to close below there. Now I needed to close below there. Just the rules. And you gotta follow them. I'll just get to cross, and we'll take a market short there. Moving on to the dollar yen. Oh, so lovely. Dollar yen. It's no longer making closes above, which is okay. So we got 4 divergence. Yeah, so like right here. that divergence. Divergence is in the zone. So now we just need that cross, and we'll take that bitch, dude. We will take that all the way down. Once we get that cross, man, we will. Oh, I can't even tell you how far we're going to take that cross. Like, look how well it worked here. Bam. Let's take a position before there. Oh, yeah. I just got to find a daily breakout. You could really use, well, I think the weekly, that was probably the breakout. You could probably use any of these levels here. Oh, look how nice and clean they all are, too, huh? This is a level. It's going to be like a 240 level there. Fucking worked a few times. Look at that shit. Man, you got cross, open in the new candle, close below like the swing or the basing, and then it fucking takes off. Like, that'd be a profit target, dude. It just takes forever. So, yeah, that's what I'll be looking for. Crossing this bitch, and then once we get a close below here on the 240, start looking for them standard trades as well. The Euro Yen, we definitely should have taken that cross trade. I closed it early. It's not open anymore, I don't think. Yeah, it is closed. I closed it early. I closed it, I think, like up here. I'm just like, you know what? It's pretty close. I'm just gonna take my money and run here. So this is a pretty sick trade. The problem is really just in like a daily range. There's a weekly downtrend though. Put this in the win book. That trade actually made me feel really good. Euro Yen. Okay, we took that last week. One of the reasons I was excited about this because this is like a proof, you know, to like the strategy working. See, it's like this is your breakout, right? You're low on the curve, you get that breakout. All of this shit is not a trend, that's a range. It's inside of this range. And bang, it works. The first time, bang, it works the second time, and then keeps just fucking going. And then here too, like here's the cross. Man, take it to open in the next candle. Stop below there. There's only 1-to-1 really, but it wasn't really too worth it. Yeah, that made me feel really good. Now we're going backwards. Yeah, here's the Euro Aussie trade. We got the cross. I did take this as like a retest, and the reason my account is actually not like saying things properly is because I took like a $50 loss on this bitch. Because I got in, then I crossed, and I got out, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's my trading plan here? Oh yeah, it's to just play the trade out until it stops me out. So I did take a retest back. No, I didn't. I took it somewhere in here, got out here, and I'm like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna get back in, based. So yeah, it kind of doesn't count, but it kind of does. Here's your divergence. Definitely divergence right there. Look at that. Way divergence. Well, maybe not back to there. Yeah, like right there. Oh, Let me just blow this up here. Yeah. Bam, divergence. Delete that. So now the next move would really just be to wait for the breakout below here. I can close below there, and then to take it short again. Well, actually, the breakout would be below here. But we do have the cross. I'm almost thinking, like, what if this would be okay? We get the cross to the downside, breakout below there, or even this breakout. That's why it's so annoying, because it takes up so much room. Maybe that, but no, I'm just going to stick with that regular plan. The reason I'm not taking this one is because it did touch in, like, daily supply, so I'm going to leave that. Same with this trade. The EuroCAD also stopped me out, and look, now it's working. I guess this would be an example, like, yeah, so see, open here, it goes down, it works for a while, stop will be like right above the base. Or if you had to stop up here, that would work too. Yeah, both these trades got stopped out. Still waiting to take the picture because this trade, it's not like running away yet, so hopefully we can get up there and make us some more money. Took a little bit of pound CAD. Oh, there we go. There's a cross. I'll also short this motherfucker though. So we gotta see. So that will be the breakout. See on that level right there. I think the only problem in American markets is you can't take both sides of the trade. Sounds like she didn't really touch. Depending on where you draw the zone, we have the divergence. Not really any that I'm seeing. Oh, right here. That would be divergence. Oh, I can just do that. That's nice. What the hell? Okay, I just can't click on the price button. That's nice. And when that happens, cross, open up the previous candle, stop would go below here. I don't even really know what would happen if I tried to take both sides of a trade. I've never tried to do it before. Below the curve. There's really not a reason to not take this. So we'll go. There's that beautiful maroon color. Open of the previous candle. Stop would go below there. My target go like there. I haven't really figured out the profit targets on this yet, so if y'all have any ideas and you're watching this, probably like that. 108, 500, basically 49. That's 12 and 11. That's funny. 974 points for $74. So, yeah. Let's take the retracement back to the opener there. And we'll see what happens. Here we got an uptrend. We got the divergence on the 60. We did technically come into the 240 level. We are still trending down. I'm just wondering if this cross should cancel this short. But I haven't found any two of these like that will work together either. Maybe. So this worked. Technically. Alright, you know what? I'm going to cancel this trade. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, another place to put your stop could be like below this swing right here. Below this swing. I'm gonna put it right below where like the last base was. That's what the cross happened to open. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Moving on to the pound Aussie. Our like 15th and final trade of the day. And get rid of this yellow box. Put pink line in. As we are now in a downtrend. Could take this one too. Short. That'd be the short. Stop probably above like the high of the previous candle. Or up here. But there's just not really enough. No. really any divergence there. So basically with this, I'm going to set this one up. I know it's on the curve. We don't really have the divergence yet. We certainly don't have the moving average cross to the upside because it just crossed to the downside. But I really wonder. How it'll work. Man, it hasn't come into a 240 level. I think that's going to be the big thing. It hasn't come into a 240 level. Welcome to also not only trading with Alex, but also learning with Alex. What are good ideas? What aren't? We're going to find out. Then we're going to trade them. We're going to trade them, and then we're going to find out. Oh, shit. 2.02. Fuck. No, this was right. Okay, 1.9746. 2.0268. Two point 0268. So we'll go 1 or 16 and 19. This episode of one mistake can drain your trading account. How to misplace your stop loss. So 13 and 11. There we go. We're at 800 points to make $57. We call proper risk reward, people. Quite annoying. Alright, so there we go. A pretty good setup here. Maybe. We'll see. Probably just wakes up in there, dude. That'd be sick. Pound Aussie did finally decide to choose a direction. No, okay. So, yep, that's all for today, guys. Please like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you get these updates as soon as they come out. With the coronavirus going on, they'll be out, it looks like, around 5:30-ish. Also, follow my trades in real time with my Google spreadsheet that I have. Hattie goes poo-poo. There's that. Kind of cool. But yeah, so look forward to hanging out with you guys some more as these videos come out and stuff. But have a nice day, and I will see you tomorrow.